We're going to get Reina, appoint them to Baltimore. The city is going to be growing its borders as quickly as possible. We want to grab as many as possible, just because that way the Canadians don't take our borders. I want this to be a little bit realistic of the 21st century borders. So, you know, we're going to have this as a pretty decent border. I want to get all these tiles by the Great Lakes, and then pretty much north of the Great Lakes, there's just a straight up line. So we want to go all the way across. So as far as Baltimore can reach, I'm happy to grab. Next topic on the list is going right for political philosophy. We're trying to get the next government as soon as possible. America's got some good bonuses for governments. We'll chat about that when we get there. Man, that's great. City Philadelphia now gaining 6 loyalty per turn. Should no longer be an issue for the rest of the game. Let's pray Baltimore, still a problem, but look, the happiness is -3 right now. We go to deals, purchase. Let's buy ourselves some luxuries, dude. These are mad cheap. Okay, I'm gonna take 2. Okay, see, Aztecs is pissed, but I'm gonna take 2 for pretty much no money. And next turn, Baltimore should be doing good. See, plus 1.3, man. We're living the good life, and because the Aztecs, now they're gonna be pissed. Okay, they're pissed. We're going plus 12s. And now we're going -6 due to luxuries with these guys. But we have so many good things going for us because we are friends after all that. I don't need to worry about getting my cities razed to the ground by these Aztec warriors. And there we have a builder in Washington. It's going to make the Aztecs more angry, but I'm going to get this tobacco, and it's going to be awesome. This city doesn't have much more to offer. Let's go settler. And then we can get a couple of those down, 1 and 2. All right, we've got a trader. That's fantastic news. We send them to Philadelphia, we only get 1 production per turn. Okay, that's pretty soft to be honest, but it will actually give me a road over this river. Let's swap it instead of go Philadelphia to Baltimore, just because anything we do in Baltimore is going to be about half as useful because of the loyalty. They're growing in just 1 turn though, so let's go with the granary. I don't want to have a housing cap on this. I want this guy to grow to the sky. Oh, friendship has ended here with the Aztecs, so I gotta make sure to get that this second. Be my friend. Yes, let's celebrate our friendship, bud. If we didn't get it, I would probably cry. And what do you do when you cry, buddy? You get some tobacco and smoke that stuff up. It's great. That's gonna make our cities even happier now. I love to see that. And we got bronze working. Is there iron near our lands? Iron, iron, iron. I'm not seeing a single thing of iron. Oh, I do see a single thing of iron near Baltimore. Okay, I'm gonna snag that up. I got 5 turns till this tile grows, and it costs 105 to get the outer ring. So we're gonna have to wait for the 5 turns for the growth, but we are buying that tile as soon as possible. For our next science, we're gonna go with celestial navigation. Okay, right, the harbor here. Once we get these coastal cities down in the southeast of America, the housing is gonna be a problem, okay? And we're gonna wanna get a lighthouse built in those cities as soon as we possibly can. That way our cities can grow, because if you look around these tiles, man, they're huge on the food. Okay, 4, and then a 5 here with the sugars. If you look across into the Caribbean, more crazy food tiles. All right, so they're gonna wanna grow, but they're gonna need housing to do so. New builder here in Philly. Okay, we can go fix up some wheat, can't we? Let's go west. We'll do this guy, and we'll keep moving towards these rices because I've got a builder over here with some more charges. They got another tobacco, which means we got extras. Let's sell that away. 12 gold per turn to the Brazilians. Oh, I'm taking that in a heartbeat. And what's next here in Philadelphia? I see the encampments unlocked, and you know what? That's actually inspired me to buy a tile. This tile right here, dude, because we are gonna have to go to war with this Texas city. And if we don't have an encampment there to help us out, it's going to be very tough. Anyways, back to Philadelphia. We're at 4 to 5 housing. Let's get that granary. Keep it simple. Keep it growing. And look at that. We've found a natural wonder. Torres del Paine. Beautiful spot. What's this do? Looks like culture. Doubles terrain yields for all adjacent tiles. Wow. That's actually really awesome. Look at this. We got a huge 5 culture. Whoa. Astrology unlocked. Okay, holy site. I don't see myself building anytime too soon, but I will at some point. Because having a little bit of faith income is really nice. It lets you buy great people, and if you want to go into a culture game later on, just having a little bit of faith can be the difference between that being viable and that being an absolute struggle. Okay, Mapuche, we're gonna have to go do some open borders, my man. Wait a minute, I can't. What's going on here? No, I don't want to go to war with Mapuche, but I want to get his borders. Please, 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 please. What would it take? 10? Oh, for sure, buddy. For the ability to explore. Any amount of money is worth. Major drought. Looks like it's outside of my lands just a little bit. The never-ending plains, man. This just goes on and on forever. Wow. Skirt through here, and we've met the Inca. Okay, I think that's everyone in South America. Show me your city. Huacnuco. Great spot. Lots of mountains. I'm sure you're happy enough with that. That seems to be all we can learn from these lands here. I'm gonna sell my man some horses too. 2 gold per turn. Will we do it again? No, not quite. Oh, check it out. Simon Bolivar has declared war on the Incas. I'll definitely be seeing a little bit of what's going on in that fight quite soon with my galley. In the meantime, though, back home, we're building farms, and look at these crazy yields. 5 food, wow. The real issue is going to be production, man, for sure. And don't forget about science and culture, too. Right now, our science and culture is purely from population, okay? But we do have a lot of population. It's growing really fast. Dude, and the Incas, what's going on up here? Are they fighting with the Canadians? No, it must still be just the Cree. Non-stop with the Cree. Are they at war with anyone else? No, who was this guy fighting? I'm so confused. Anyways, that just brought my attention to the iron. I'm taking that. And you know what? I could upgrade this rice, or I could get some Eurekas and Arrowscore and iron by getting the iron. So you head up there. Okay. We're going to need to open those borders up, but we can wait till next turn. Maybe he'll get a little bit more attracted to my own border situation. One can only hope, right? And what do you say, mate? You want to have some open borders? Make it more equitable. Are you kidding me? I swear a turn ago you were down to just, you know, give me a 1 gold. Oh, you will buy it for 1 gold, but you're not going to give me your borders. Okay, now we have to get your borders, dude. You're not going to take mine, though? I'm just going to give you an extra 2 gold, and I'll sell you my borders later when you actually give a crap. Ground rent completed in Baltimore, so we got the housing to grow. Philadelphia, similar situation. But we're going to get the granary in 3 turns, grow in 2. I'm happy enough with the towns being worked too. We got to wait for this builder to go get us the iron. So I think it's good enough time to get that watermill. We'll get even more food on those wheat tiles. It's going to be insane. And look at this. This is what we got right now. We've got the Cree sitting down right here. Peak skin. Oh, look at that. Classical philosophy gives you air score. Government unlocked. Now, being America, it would be silly not to get one of these guys with the diplomatic card. And I'd rather have more great people points than wonders, because I'm definitely not building wonders. This is going to make me get to work on building some districts too, and 2 more air score. That is amazing. Let's make sure we keep our plus loyalty in. I want to get another boat out real quick, and then finally I guess we can get a little bit of faith, a little bit of gold. 1 faith definitely worth more than a gold, even if I have no use for that faith right now. Where do I send this guy to settle? -10 or -11? Both of these don't sound too hot. I'm gonna go with the -10 because it's close to Baltimore, close to Philly. These cities are growing like crazy. Washington, not growing that fast, is it, bud? All right, it's time to build a district, though, in each of these cities. Let's plan this stuff out. Gonna hit escape real quick to close that tab, and we go campus right here. All right, that's an obvious one. We go with a encampment right here. But you know what? Baltimore could build multiple, so we could maybe think of something else. I'd love to get a theater square down somewhere, but, you know, I don't have any adjacency bonuses that would be really beautiful with that. Maybe if I did a triangle here by Baltimore, I could sort of force some adjacency bonuses down. Let's put this right here for now, I guess. Yeah, that'll give me a +1. Better than literally nothing. But you gotta be building wonders if you want to be getting nice adjacency bonuses. Okay, Washington, a quick galley out of you, mate. We're gonna get a tech tree boost for celestial navigation in the harbor. With the civics, let's say drama and poetry next, just so we can unlock that theater square building, right? But we can switch out of getting extra bow production. We'll get military tradition or mysticism, probably military tradition. We'll plug into that next turn. That way the galley finishes up at the same time that we can swap out a government card, do a little bit of optimizing. Let's check out this war here. I see a Simon Bolivar chariot pulling up on the city of Cusco and nothing else. But this is going to be quite an interesting battle. There's a huge choke point here in the mountains, and this city's got 100 fortification health. Those ancient walls are going to be tough to smash through. Mapuche trying to get me to go to war. I'm actually fine, buddy. I don't need to start picking any fights. I've only got 10 science, 10 culture. Not doing so hot out here, man. Just like you. You're only at 20. I understand why you want someone to mess around with your neighbors. Ooh, look at this. A cheap luxury. And dude, I can get 20 diplomatic favor for 1 gold. That's so silly. Now, I've definitely seen this done and referred to as snake oil, and that made me laugh. That's exactly what it is, because later they'll pay you for it. And really, like, it's not that useful at any point, unless you're, like, you know, a diplomatic victory kind of guy, but I'm just going to ignore that for now. Let's see if we can get more gold out of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 19 for my friend. There we go. Open borders. Who wants to pay up for this? You'll give me your borders. You'll give me your borders. No, sorry. You're still not giving me your borders, but you're giving me money. I guess these guys are never going to have the respect for a man like me. Okay, my settlers a couple turns out. I kind of want to go with a government plaza for this bad boy down here. No, that's searching. Let's put attack down. I'm thinking right on this tile. Okay, because then I could get another campus for some city. Not sure which one right here next to the mountain. That'll give me a +2. And then maybe even a decent theater square right here. Okay, I like the looks of that. Plus, we're gonna have some problems settling down the city. We're sitting at a -9 loyalty, which, you know what? We've dealt with a lot worse than -9. But having the government plaza is nice because then you don't have to park a governor in there permanently, because that can be a total pain in your butt. Oh, look at that, the Galapagos. That gives us an error score, I believe. I hope so. Wow, such a nice spot. Panama's gonna get a couple of these tiles to work, but just a shame I can't like place down some land right next to this and just really use up all that science. Granary completed in Philly. Let's go watermill next because we've got rice, wheat, and then we'll get onto that campus before too long. Here's the thing, we're gonna need a builder to get celestial navigation and to cut down a forest here. So I've definitely done a little bit of miscalculation, guys. Just a slight error. It takes 6 turns to get a builder. How much to buy one? Okay, 245. Let's see if I can sell a bunch of stuff. Okay, 14 gold per turn for my tobacco. Although that would make my dude sad, so I don't really want to do that. Looks like I can sell a lot of horses. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of people have taken 4 horses for 19 gold. Seems to be the going rate. And for 15. And now we're close enough to get a builder. Okay, dodged a bit of a bullet there. Canada 2, they're gonna take my Diplo favor. Give me 35 gold. I'm definitely picking that up. Man, if I bought the Incas for 20 gold and just flipped it like that, whew, free money. Oh no, what's this? What is going on up here? We got tons of barbarian swordsmen. Not sure what has just happened. That seems like some recruit partisan sort of thing from spies, but I don't think that's going on here, fellas. But luckily, my builder got here just in time to improve. We're going to get the Eureka for it. That's going to give us Aero Score 2. We got at least some iron, and I'm hoping for a bunch. But that exact number comes down to how annoying are these swordsmen going to be. Second galley in Washington 2, which gives me, where is that? Shipbuilding. Yeah, don't forget about that. And then this city should really get a builder, man, because I should have had one before. Look at all these sea resources I can upgrade. There's more farms to be put down. That said, I could use another settler too. 16 turns. Let's go settler. And we'll just find another builder somehow, some way. We'll get one. Trust. Oh, I just wasted a turn of science. It's all good. I'm getting like 3 science per turn. Not that serious. But we don't need celestial navigation put in here. We can go for writing, get the campus. Just got military tradition. I don't think we're going to want to change into any of those cards, but we don't need maritime industries, that's for sure. If I look at the great people, the ones with the most are only getting 2 per turn. And that's for great generals, sorry. It's kind of attractive because I want to get an encampment down too to get myself more of those. And the only other thing I can think of using is charismatic leader, unless I want to go 50% production towards settlers. That would give me 5 production. 5 production versus 2 great general points per turn. I think I'm gonna have to go with the 5 production. Sorry, dudes. Want a little bit more of Canada here. We got Vancouver on the East Coast. Interesting interpretation of Vancouver civilization. Very interesting interpretation. Looks like my galley's coming to the end of its time, though. La Venta has cut off the 1 tile to go up this coast, and I guess I can't just cruise right through. They don't like that. Another unmet, an unmet city-state has been defeated. So earlier in the game, I saw an unmet player has been defeated, and it must have actually been a player. Speaking of players, though, let's get down to business. Boston founded. Happiness, not good. -3 per turn. Luckily, we have a warrior sitting in here that's giving us 2. We're still falling at 10 per turn. Government Plaza, we can place down in the place I was hoping for. Yes, delete my map tag, and I'm going to purchase a builder, chop out the woods, get this done ASAP. There's also the sugar I can upgrade to make my mans happy. And whose loyalty is better? Yeah, Philadelphia going +9 and +2.6 in Baltimore. So we're going to take Pengala, you come with me. You're coming down to Boston. Sorry, this is not Boston, this is New Orleans. There we go, much better. And right now the tile being worked is a sugar with 5 food, so we're gonna be growing in just 4 turns. Loyalty problems are gonna be going away. 30 diplomatic favor for free for lying to the opponent. Yeah, anytime, buddy. I will lie for Diplo favor, for sure. Oh, the watermill gave us that construction Eureka. Man, we're getting tons of Eurekas out here. Absolutely killing the game, guys. And with that watermill being done, look at these tiles now. They're insane. Let me get an encampment going too. I'll put this right next to our, for now, friend. Aztecs, but not friend for long, I tell you that much. We are definitely doing the catapult trick to them. 100% chance of that. We got money to buy tiles too. So I could get 70, 70, and that would really slow down whatever the Canadians could get from me. And solidify the good look of my borders with these guys. But it is a lot of gold. Do I want to do that? I'm not sure. Let's focus on getting our loyalty up now. We're going to yields for production. Only 8 turns now to get this. Okay, and we're actually gaining loyalty. Okay, This makes me feel a lot better about myself. And also hitting normal age, you know, just a lot less stress. What is this, dude? The Canadians have man-at-arms? Are you serious? They would just destroy me if we got in a fight. I really gotta get to work on this science. Luckily, we just got the campus. Philadelphia's building that out in 3 turns. Can't mess around, guys. We don't have time. I should probably unlock the swordsman too. Is there anything else I really want? I mean, yes, shipbuilding's cool. Horseman, a stable. I do want to build a stable, actually, in my barracks because my unique unit. Where does that guy live? Where's my unique unit? Right here, ballistics, the Rough Rider. Pretty far out, but yeah, we're gonna want that eventually. Anyways, let's quickly get masonry. We're not gonna be able to get a boost for that, and having the ability to make walls at a moment's notice, that can be the difference between a life and death. Classical era over in 10 turns, but I'm a total sucker for this era score. I really want to get the Celestial Navigation. 2C resources improved. I've only got 2 more turns with my builder, 2 more charges. I could get the sugar, right, and actually have an awesome luxury to share with people. But I think I'm going to go for the era score and get a double fish, starting with these crabs. Honestly, that's my best style. They're working, so we're classical era ends in 9 turns. Baltimore continues to expand, but I want to make sure I've got the lands on this side of the Great Lake here. Yep, buy both of these. Then these 2 we will fill in later, and then closer to Ottawa we'll buy this tile. And I'm pretty happy with our border here with Canada, at least on this east side. Yeah, I guess that's our Canadian border. On the west side, it is the Cree. Oh, Laruto's declared war on Pachuchi. Dude, I'm not that surprised. They were trying to go the other way, joint war with me before, right? The Inca were going down towards the Chile. Oh, look at this. I have an envoy. Do I go for the science? 100% I go for the science, but I'm going to wait and get extra envoys for them. The thing is, this city-state doesn't even have a dang city, bro. Like, what kind of city-state are you? You don't have a city? See, I click here. If I go to La Venta, it goes there. I don't know what the heck's going on here. I think it's just like a single settler just chilling, sitting there. It would actually be interesting to suzerain their troops, and then you could settle the city. You know, you would think you could settle it anywhere you wanted to. Sorry, levying the troops is what I was talking about there. But I will still send them my envoys. Gonna wait, though, for a government change. That way I can go and put in 2 envoys for the first city-state envoy you send. Dude, people are buying iron big time. Oh, look at this. Simon Bolivar is happy with me. He's down to be friends. Let's confirm that. Declare friendship. Servitude together. Sure. Just checking out a little bit of the northern Canada's up here, some Newfoundland. Very desolate stuff. And then I want to get another fish. Do I pay for this one, or do I? It's 4 turns for the government plaza. Okay, so I have 4 turns. Yeah, I can get over here in 3. That's worth. Watermill done in Philadelphia. Huge yield. 6 yield rice. Dang, that's crazy. And I can't mess around anymore. Like I said, we gotta get a campus, even though I would like to build some builders. Nah, dude, the campus is the most important of all of these districts I'm putting down. You're gonna work on that. We can get builders out of Washington, Baltimore, those kind of guys, right? Maybe we can even plan out another campus up here. That's for Washington. Classical era over in 7 turns. We're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Oh, goody hut. There's a lot of barren land up here in the north of Canada. Seems pretty close to real life. Open borders, open borders. You're gonna be 22 gold. I'm down, Cree. Thank you so much. So many man-at-arms on my borders, though, with the Canadians. These guys gotta chill, bro. Please chill. If you take a look at the relationship, he actually does like me. Well, he's liking me more time to time, but it's just not showing through for the guy. Anyways, let's change these policies. First envoy. That's gonna be huge. Oh, wait, let's see. What should we get rid of? Do we have loyalty problems? No. No. Oh, yeah. 2.1, 4.3. Okay, we barely don't have loyalty problems, so I'm a little bit, you know what, we can get a new government change in just 2 turns if we ever feel like it. So look, we can say we don't have loyalty problems. We've got this settler finishing up in just 2 turns, and then we need a ton of builders. Okay, we need some monumentality stuff going on too, but we'll go first envoy, get rid of the settler card. Let's go 30% production towards builders. Never mind, move the builders over there, and we'll get 2 great general points per turn. That's definitely worth 1 gold and 1 faith. Oh, masonry is complete too. We got walls. Let's go with shipbuilding to allow my land units to embark. I really want to take a look at, yeah, 20. Yeah, I won't be able to settle any of these. Maybe this one, or maybe I just conquer Grand Columbia here. I take their Guayaquil. And next civic after drama and poetry. Like I mentioned, I can go for mysticism whenever I feel like it. Maybe I should do recorded history, though, to get the campus district adjacencies. I get another governor title, too, and the great library, but I doubt I'll be able to actually get any wonders, at least for a while in this game. Come show your people the light, Mr. Laurier. Do you still like... Oh, no, a -6 for some reason. That's very unfortunate. Catastrophic eruption, that looks to me like Central Americas. Wow, capital of the Aztecs really took a beating there. Hey, and we got a fish to upgrade. There we go, an era score, celestial navigation. This is a classical era tech guys. Very important stuff. And we'll get that going down in New Orleans just next turn. Population of 4 or greater. Oh, I forgot to play how to play the game, dude. Okay, we're gonna have to purchase out a granary. There's just no other way around that. City's gonna grow way too slow. I forgot we built the whole government plaza here, right? And because that's gonna get done in 1 turn, let's take Pingala. Let's move them back to Philadelphia, where they can make all that sweet science and culture. Literally 3.5 and 4 just from the monument and the pop. Encampment down in Baltimore. I don't want a barracks though. I definitely want a stable. That way my Rough Riders can be crazy. Oh, look at this. The Korean and the Aztecs still at war. They seem to have conquered the city, but a little bit of an issue here with the loyalty. That said, there's no governor in there yet, so I presume they hold that thing down. In Baltimore, though, it's time to get that 30% production towards builder card to work. There's just so many farm opportunities. I mean, these trees up here, I should really be getting the lumber mill here with construction. Shipbuilding, we don't need. I was thinking maybe, hey, we'll go and we'll settle some of this Caribbean, but that's just impossible with the Guayaquil being here. And on the way, we've got horsemen and stable, which I want to put into Baltimore anyways. Hey, new governor title. Is there anyone here I don't want to upgrade? See, like a Magnus, 50% yields, plot harvest. Again, we don't really have any of those. Reina is not on the harbors just yet, but we will put them into the harbors soon. They're just in Baltimore, getting a few more tiles. Then we'll send them down to New Orleans and whatever city is made over here. We're going to call it Miami, whatever it is. Oh, and I've forgotten to put in my envoy here in Mitla. I want to say Mitila, but there's no extra I. There we go, an extra science. And with this governor, let's just give this guy researcher 1 science per citizen in the city. Philadelphia's got a ton, absolute ton of population. So 7 more science next turn, 50% more of my total. Big worth. In New Orleans next, yes, of course we want to get a harbor. But buddy, we just don't seem to be having the population to do so yet. I think the city should get a monument so that the borders can grow. That said, I don't think it's going to finish that in time because I want to spend all its production on the harbor. So maybe we should put some turns towards a government plaza building. The audience chamber is great for your cities with governors. And right now we're pretty small, but we're going to get bigger. Ancestral hall, settlers, warlords, throne. More production in all cities after we capture an enemy city. Now I don't see us capturing a city for a little bit, but when that starts happening, you better bet we want to get that boost up here. So it's either that or audience chamber. And let's go with warlords, throne. We're definitely going to do some warmongering going out west in this game. I'm afraid the Aztecs are going to be bearing the brunt of that aggression. Hey, check it out. Classical era in 3 turns, and the settler is here. Let's send them down to where they'll make Miami. I'm realizing Canada, we should really have open borders all around, man. You're only going to give me 15 gold, but that's going to make our relationship so much better. Okay, and maybe if I send you a trader, you start to like me a little bit more too. I would like to become friends with these guys long term. I thought I was going to have to go to war with them, you know, because they could forward settle, but they've done a really nice job of sticking to their northern roots. And it looks like the Aztecs are the only ones that are going to have to get destroyed, and they will get destroyed, my friend. They will, yes. This trader, what should they do? Okay, this settler is going to take what? I can't see how many turns. 5 turns. Seems kind of silly to waste all those turns, so maybe we should go ahead and do what I was saying we should do and send these guys to somewhere in Canada. Vancouver will give me culture and science. Probably because I walk through Ottawa, huh? Anyways, along with the 3 gold, I think that's pretty worth. And, you know, maybe Canada will like me better. Let's take a look again. Oh, now I better visibility at least. Open borders, friendly meeting. We settled near them. Okay, I totally get that. The unknown reason, that's just hard to say, man. That's just hard to say. Maybe it's my lack of culture, but I'm working on that, man. I'm working on that. I do realize my people are very backwards, but we're getting more builders. Pretty much it's just a straight growth game at this point. Not getting any science, not getting any culture, really. But dude, when you have farms that are this good, like how are you going to pass up building a farm? You just kind of have to build it. I'm going to get another builder in Baltimore too. We're going to get a ton. There's just so many tiles to improve because base, these tiles are pretty trash, dude. 2 yields on all these, like that's so terrible. You can't survive a game on 2 yield tiles. Just look at these races, dude. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Already got 6 farms, so feudalism's boosted. That's pretty far away, but we're gonna like that. Trust, the farm triangles are gonna be absolutely ludicrous. Okay, New Orleans with the 6 housing. 3 turns away from growth, but it's working this 2 yield tile. That is just not gonna cut it, buddy. Let's have you work this one here with the rice. Oh, actually maybe not the rice. That might be a little bit too good for you. Because if we do that, we're going to hit housing limits so fast. But hey, Philadelphia already is at a housing limit. So yeah, maybe we just keep New Orleans with this. Philadelphia, we will give you the grassland hills tile. You can work that. Finding production is definitely the hardest part of this game so far. Washington's got it down good. Okay, but they're kind of skewed really far in one direction on that. Mega colossal eruption, 4 citizens destroyed. My goodness, the city might get razed to the ground. Medieval era unlocked. Horseback riding, we got the horses. Whoa, this went all over the map. I'm realizing in Washington, I've accidentally had them locked on this food this whole time. Instead, I would like you to get some of these fish, dude. So please don't get the tobacco. Yeah, I totally get why you're doing that with the faith, but luck on this. All right, looking around, the loyalty situation's flipped a bunch. I see a bunch of dark ages for the dudes nearby, and only normal ages for the rest of the guys, so glad to see they're not doing as good as they were before. And now there's a real argument for monumentality. Okay, we're about to get the campus. I'm gonna get a theater square, another theater square, a couple harbors. Washington's gonna get themselves that campus there. And in terms, okay, mathematics, we're gonna get this. Engineering, we will get ancient walls, that's 2. Mines, I would like to get. Okay, let's take a look at mines. There's one hill here. Do you see any other hills? Do you see one more hill? There's literally one hill, bro. What kind of land is this? We have mountains, but no hills. I guess over here we could chop down the woods and put 2 mines. That's kind of crazy though. I might as well just put realistically a lumber mill here. Save myself all those builder actions. Okay, so we got 1, maybe definitely 2 for the ancient walls. Feudalism, civic. Yeah, we might get that far. 3 away. Yeah. Okay, so maybe 3 on this side. And the culture, dude, there's nothing here for me. 10 pop, possible. Markets, no. Okay, so science, we're gonna get 3 era score. But we're about to get 1 from the campus, and we're gonna build tons of buildings through monumentality. So let's just bust that out for this era. Oh, and dude, Pingala's now set here in Philadelphia. The city's now giving me 12 science per turn. I'm up to 22. Man, I'm gaining on these Aztecs super quick. Their culture is good, okay? And that's gonna be tough if I try to go to war with them and they have cores and I don't. But at least the science isn't getting too out of hand. And maybe by the time I get my Rough Riders, I'll be able to take them on. World Congress. I don't think I've done anything too messed up so far. Double points towards... Let's go double points to... No, let's say no points towards scientists, because I don't have any of those, guys. For religious stuff, dude, I don't care. I would say let's make the Zorro one, which I believe is the Aztecs. Not as good. Check it out. New builder in Baltimore. You're going to go north, and we're going to get lots of watermelons out of you, buddy. Down here near New Orleans, we're gonna get some sugar going. And in Philadelphia, we'll get our first building, the library. For Baltimore, do we get more builders? I see one's coming out in Washington. This guy, this builder here, 1, 2, quick lumber mill. And this whole plains area, I don't see anything else to add, except for a mine. A mine would be good here. And I guess the New Orleans builder's got a couple things to fix up also.
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.